Can you believe it? In South Korea, cosmetic surgery is considered a graduation gift. And couples, they dress alike from head to toe on dates like they're starring in a romantic drama. Public restrooms? So spotless and high-tech, you'd think you were at a five-star resort. And if you're feeling brave, how about sampling live octopus? Yes, those tentacles are still wriggling on your plate. In this video, I'm taking you on a wild ride through 10 mind-blowing, bizarre, and uniquely Korean experiences that might just leave you speechless. Let's start with a jaw-dropper that says a lot about Korean culture. Cosmetic surgery as a cultural norm. A graduation gift? In South Korea, where appearance is often viewed as a key to success, cosmetic surgery has evolved far beyond a medical procedure. It's become part of everyday life. Believe it or not, many parents gift their children cosmetic procedures as a coming-of-age present when they finish high school. This isn't just about physical beauty, it's tied to aspirations. A more refined look is seen as opening doors in education, careers, and even dating. Think sharper noses, bigger eyes, and that signature V-shaped jawline. These have become the K-beauty standards, prompting many young people to see surgery as a personal upgrade. Cosmetic clinics are everywhere, especially in the trend-setting Gangnam district, dubbed Asia's plastic surgery capital. And it's not just Koreans lining up. Thousands of international visitors from China, Japan, Vietnam, the US, and beyond come here every year. From double eyelid surgery to nose jobs, jawline contouring, and even non-invasive tweaks like fillers and Botox, Korea's beauty industry rakes in billions. Here's a fun fact. Some top universities in Korea actually host free cosmetic consultations for students about to graduate. And yes, some clinics even collaborate with recruiters to help candidates match the industry's visual expectations. Imagine living in a country where a sculpted nose might improve your chances of landing a dream job. But beauty culture in Korea doesn't stop at surgery. It's everywhere, even in school uniforms. School uniforms, teen fashion icons. In Korea, school uniforms are more than a dress code. They're a style statement for Gen Z. Forget stiff and boring, these outfits have evolved into trendy ensembles worn not just in class, but also on dates, photo shoots, and casual hangouts. This stylish transformation owes a lot to the Hallyu wave. K-pop idols and K-drama stars often sport modern takes on school uniforms, blending classic pieces with edgy flair. Think back to hit shows like School 2015, or music videos from BTS, Twice, and NewJeans. Uniforms are now iconic. Teens today take it a step further, customizing their look. Shorter skirts, oversized jackets, crisp white sneakers, tote bags, and bucket hats, all part of a personal fashion twist. If you stroll through youth hotspots like Hongdae or Myeongdong, you'll spot student-style fashionistas turning sidewalks into runways. It's not just kids either. Adults rent or buy uniforms for nostalgic photo shoots or back-to-school themed events. Tourists are getting in on the fun too. Uniform rental services are booming at top attractions like Gyeongbok Palace and Bukchon Hanok Village. It's retro, cute, and 100% Korean chic. So, have you ever thought of rocking a school uniform as a style piece? In Korea, that's totally normal. And a bold fashion statement. If you had to pick one piece to style from a Korean school uniform set for a day out, what would it be? An oversized blazer, a pleated skirt, a trendy bucket hat? Drop your choice in the comments. And after a long, exciting day, there's one perfect place to unwind. A Jjimjilbang, Korea's famous 24-hour relaxation haven. Jjimjilbang, Korea's 24/7 wellness wonderland. Imagine a place where you can soak in hot baths, chill in themed saunas, crash overnight like it's a hotel, binge movies, snack on comfort food, and even play video games, all under one roof, all day and night. Welcome to Korea's beloved Jjimjilbang, a cultural gem that every visitor needs to try at least once. These aren't just public bathhouses, they're full-on escape zones from daily chaos. Your relaxation journey might start with a steamy soak, followed by a detox in saunas infused with Himalayan salt, charcoal, clay, or even chilling out in an ice room after sweating it out in 80 degrees Celsius heat. What's amazing is how universally loved Jjimjilbangs are. Young or old, students or grandparents, everyone gathers here. Picture families sharing fire-roasted eggs and sipping sweet rice punch, siki, Or friend groups lounging in the common area with face masks on, chatting for hours in the soft glow of ambient lighting. Can't afford a luxury hotel? No problem. For just 10,000 to 15,000 won, under $12, you can spend the night here. The sleeping quarters are simple but cozy. And yes, you'll probably end up wrapping a towel on your head like a little sheep, a classic Jjimjilbang look. Some Jjimjilbangs in Seoul, like Dragon Hill Spa or Siloam Sauna, go way beyond basics. Think rooftop city views, fitness centers, massage services, reading lounges. They're practically urban resorts in disguise. So what if, instead of going to a loud bar or busy cafe, you chose to disappear into a Jjimjilbang for the night, recharging your body and soul in peace? Korean BBQ and couple culture, a feast of food and feelings. Think Korean BBQ is just about grilling meat and filling your belly? Think again. In South Korea, it's a full-on sensory experience, where taste, smell, and romance come together in the most delicious way possible. Picture this. You walk into a cozy barbecue restaurant in the heart of Seoul. The air is thick with the mouth-watering scent of sizzling meat. The grills are alive with the sound of samgyeopsal searing, and your stomach starts rumbling. But what really catches your eye isn't just the food, it's the couples around you, perfectly in sync, wearing matching outfits from head to toe. In Korea, couple look isn't just a fashion trend. It's a declaration of love. Coordinated t-shirts, beanies, sneakers, even matching socks. It's all part of a statement that says, we're together and we're proud of it. And as these couples grill meat side by side, feed each other bites soaked in sweet bulgogi sauce, and laugh when a dab of chili paste ends up on someone's nose, you realize this meal is more than just dinner. It's a love story over charcoal, where every gesture is seasoned with affection. Korean BBQ becomes more than food. It's an emotional celebration, a warm fire around which connection is built. Ever wanted to try dating the Korean way, where dinner means grilling together, laughing over sauce stains, and walking out with a full stomach and a fluttering heart? It might just be one of the most unforgettable meals you'll ever have. And if you think that's surprising, wait until you visit the public restrooms here. Because in Korea, even those are so luxurious they feel like a five-star hotel. But more on that next. Public restrooms in Korea, like stepping into a five-star hotel. When you think of public toilets, you probably imagine something damp, basic, and maybe even a bit sketchy. But in South Korea, visiting a public restroom can feel like checking into a luxury resort. No joke. From the moment you walk in, you're greeted by sparkling clean spaces, a fresh scent, and high-tech features that seem straight out of a sci-fi movie. Heated toilet seats? Absolutely essential during those icy Korean winters. Touchless everything, you bet. Automatic doors, sensor-activated flush, hands-free faucets, even the bidet adjusts water pressure to your comfort. Some restrooms even take it up another notch with soothing background music, smart mirrors, and UV hand dryers that sanitize while they dry. Features you'd expect in a high-end hotel or a premium airport lounge. It's no wonder tourists often say, "This is the first time I've actually enjoyed going to the bathroom." It sounds funny, but it's true. These restrooms make you feel clean, comfortable, and cared for down to the tiniest detail. Once you've experienced the ultra-modern toilet culture in Korea, you may never look at public bathrooms the same way again. And just when you think South Korea is all about sleek tech and cleanliness, wait until April 14th, when the whole country celebrates singles with a very different kind of ritual, slurping up black bean noodles, jjajangmyeon, with pride. But more on that in the next chapter. Black Day, Korea's celebration for the single life. Didn't get any chocolates on Valentine's Day? No sweet surprises on White Day? Don't worry, Korea has your back with a day just for singles, Black Day. Held every year on April 14th, Black Day isn't about feeling left out. It's a proud, playful celebration of singlehood. The tradition? Singles gather to eat jjajangmyeon, noodles in black bean sauce, a symbolic and tasty way of saying, I'm single and I'm doing just fine. Restaurants fill up with people in black attire, slurping noodles, sharing funny stories about dating disasters, and enjoying mini speed dating events or find your match games. The vibe, surprisingly upbeat and full of laughter. In Korea, being single doesn't mean being lonely. It means you're part of a community that knows how to live well, with or without a partner. So if you ever find yourself in Korea on April 14th, grab your best single friends, order a big bowl of jjajangmyeon, and toast to the solo life. Who knows, that meal might lead to a love story of your own. And if that didn't surprise you, wait until you hear about how Korea keeps its streets clean without a trash can in sight. No trash cans, yet the streets are spotless. Have you ever wandered through a major city for miles and noticed something missing, like a single public trash can? That's exactly the case in South Korea. But here's the twist. Even without trash bins, the streets are so clean you could sit down on the sidewalk without hesitation. So, what's the secret? It comes down to two key elements: awareness and public policy. From a young age, South Koreans are taught that maintaining cleanliness in public spaces is a personal duty, not just the responsibility of sanitation workers. It's common to see people pocketing candy wrappers or taking their trash home rather than littering. These small habits build up to a remarkably clean and respectful environment. On top of that, the Korean government enforces strict waste management policies. These include mandatory waste separation at the source, significant penalties for littering, and a deliberate scarcity of public bins to encourage people to manage their own waste. The result? A nation that impresses visitors with its pristine streets without needing trash cans on every corner. Many first-time tourists find themselves wondering, wait, do people here just not produce any trash? If you're planning a trip to Korea, be sure to carry a small personal bag for your trash. Not because you're forced to, but because that's what locals do. It's all about embracing the local culture, starting with the little things. And while Koreans may be incredibly civilized in this way, don't be surprised if someone casually asks you, "What's your blood type?" on your first meeting. It's a question tied deeply to dating and personality beliefs in Korea. Can your blood type reveal your personality and even who you should date? In many countries, your blood type is just another medical detail. But in South Korea, it's seen as something much more intriguing, a kind of personality blueprint and even a love life predictor. You might be caught off guard when you meet someone new in Korea and they ask you, "What's your blood type?" Why the curiosity? Because in Korean culture, blood types are believed to reflect distinct personality traits, similar to how zodiac signs are viewed in the West. Here's how each type is typically seen. Type A: detail-oriented, reserved, and a bit of a worrier. These folks make considerate partners, though their sensitivity can sometimes be a bit much. Type B: free-spirited, creative, and strong-willed. Often misunderstood as selfish, they're really just marching to the beat of their own drum. Type O: sociable, confident, and natural leaders. They often take the reins in relationships and group dynamics. Type AB: mysterious, intellectual, and unpredictable. They're exciting in love, but their complexity can leave others scratching their heads. This belief goes beyond just casual chat. Many Koreans look at blood type compatibility when dating. There are even matchmaking apps and TV shows that pair people based on blood type theories. Science hasn't confirmed any definitive connection between blood type and personality, but in Korea, it's embraced as a quirky, cultural icebreaker, one that helps people get to know each other in a fun, lighthearted way. So, what's your blood type? And do you think it matches the Korean personality descriptions? Drop a comment with your type and see if it lines up. And while we're talking about cultural shifts in Korea, there's another story that touches the heart: the touching transformation of dogs from being part of traditional cuisine to becoming cherished companions in Korean homes. But that's a story for another episode. From food to family, how dogs became beloved companions in Korea. Not long ago, dogs were part of traditional Korean cuisine, a reality that can be shocking to outsiders. But times have changed dramatically. Today, that old image is fading fast, giving way to a far more heartwarming reality. In modern Korea, dogs are no longer seen as food. They're family. Over the past few decades, there's been a profound shift in how Koreans view pets. Dogs are now cherished companions, enjoying lives as pampered as any human family member. Many have their own beds, fashionable clothes, regular spa treatments, and access to top-tier veterinary care. One sign of this cultural change? Pet cafes are booming, especially in bustling Seoul. These dog and cat cafes have become hotspots for both locals and tourists, offering visitors a chance to sip lattes while cuddling fluffy poodles, playful corgis, or gentle Samoyeds. But these places are more than cute hangouts. They send a powerful message. To love animals is to embrace kindness and a more compassionate way of living. This transformation didn't happen overnight. It's been driven in part by the efforts of animal rights organizations and government campaigns promoting pet adoption and advocating for an end to the dog meat trade. Through awareness, education, and cultural evolution, Korea has redefined its relationship with dogs. The journey from the dinner table to the living room couch is more than symbolic. It's a testament to how society can grow more empathetic, one paw at a time. Sweet potato mania, Korea's national comfort food obsession. If there's one food that has stolen the hearts of Koreans across all ages and seasons, it's the humble sweet potato. But make no mistake, this isn't just your typical boiled snack. In Korea, sweet potatoes are a full-blown food phenomenon. You'll find sweet potato in the most unexpected and delightful places, whether it's a street food cart or a sleek cafe. Here's a glimpse into Korea's deliciously creative sweet potato universe, sweet potato pizza. A cheesy, gooey delight topped with sweet corn and a golden layer of mashed sweet potato. It sounds unusual, but it's surprisingly addictive. Sweet potato cakes, soft, lightly sweet, and melt in your mouth delicious. The perfect dessert for anyone with a sweet tooth. Sweet potato latte, a warm, creamy drink that blends the richness of sweet potato with the coziness of a latte. It's like a hug in a cup. Sweet potato milk, not just for kids, adults love it too, thanks to its sweet, nutty flavor and comforting nostalgia. Why do Koreans love sweet potatoes so much? It's not just the taste. They symbolize warmth, simplicity, and home. Come winter, it's common to see smoky sweet potato carts parked along the streets, sending out that irresistible scent that makes passersby pause and smile. And here's a fun cultural tidbit. In Korea, people even use the term sweet potato face to describe someone with a gentle, honest appearance. Simple, warm, and comforting, just like the food itself. Have you tried any of Korea's sweet potato sensations? Whether it's pizza, lattes, or the classic roasted version, which one are you most curious to taste? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride through 10 unbelievable and fascinating facts you'll only find in South Korea. Where else can you use a public restroom that feels like a luxury hotel, go on a date based on your blood type, or proudly celebrate being single with a bowl of black bean noodles? If you enjoyed these quirky insights, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our next incredible adventures. Tap the notification bell to stay updated as we explore more of the world's most unique and surprising cultures together. And if this video made you smile or think, why not share it with your friends? Let's spread the curiosity and excitement. I'll see you in the next video, where every journey tells a story worth remembering.